of the track then. Morelli sitting tight in third position.
And, you know, while I'm talking about internet and so forth, don't forget that you have your last chance.
Well, could that be an omen for tomorrow? Let's see.
Right, so Pratama, though, interesting.
Daniel just behind him as well. Here is that fast and flowing section of the
chance to apply to join the Rookies Cup next year up until midnight Sunday night. Inside line. Surely he loses out on the drive onto the back straight there because he's so fast.
That's not really an overtaking spot, Christian, but he didn't quite make it stick there, so we got tracked.
We've still got applications open, and then we'll be choosing who will tight going in. You know, he must be wide coming out. Yeah, very, very strange. Anyway, and
limits warnings for Agostinelli, Brown, Monagnani and Danish.
Hakim Danish, yeah. Will be invited to the selection event in October to decide the riders who, in fact, yes, he loses the drive because David Gonzalez picks up.
Oh, God!
That is very much a warning. All three abreast again on the brakes. We're invited to the Cup for next season.
Could you be a story like Marco Morelli? He's not giving inch. Does he look at him? Look at him. And Zen Mitani's in second place now.
Morelli, no plan B, takes the lead.
Brilliant. No plan B up there once again. He's been really is, you know, just one in a long line of poster childs of rookies.
Where did he come from? Out of the slipstream. What a brilliant move. Absolutely fantastic. And these
a little bit quiet this year, hasn't he? Not what we expected from the Argentinian. Kicked off, isn't he?
Yeah, well, that's right. You know, Jorge Martini won the MotoGP World Championship last.
Straight up the inside again of Gonzalez. He is tenacious.
That's right. And these lot are mucking each other.
The year with a 5th and a 4th place finish. He got his first podium in Le Mans race 2.
Last year, after in the post-podium press conference, said, I would not be here if it not for other around now and giving a breathing stage for Uriarte. But Zen Mitani, where did that come from? Absolutely.
He's not been on the podium since. This is what we want to see from Morelli.
Yeah, he had his cup, and absolutely true. So, back with our action now. These are the guys who are looking to go into absolutely superb.
Absolute cracker that was. As we see, unfortunately, KJ Monagnani's gone down at turn 8.
2 wins last year, and we want to see him on the top step of the podium. And Brian tried the Grand Prix classes next year. It's Uriarte, Marco Morelli, Gonzalez, Pratama, Mitani.
This time, that's a shame for him. He actually qualified down in 16th position, which is a darn sight better than...
Trying to keep his KTM off the green stuff there as he chases Morelli away from the first corner. Pugliese, Hakim Danish still with a chance of being Cup champion.
He's been doing lately.
3 abreast there. It is Veda Pratama, Gonzalez.
Of course, him and Morelli came to blows back in Sachsenring, didn't they? And look at the gap then with the chase. Such a technical part of the circuit here as we watch sort of the slow motion of the ride. Just behind him, Hakim Danish round the outside of Veda Pratama. Danish arrives. They are on it. They are gonna catch them, I think, Peter. It was this nice overtake from Uriarte into curves. Unseen to try and stake his claim in a last gasp bid. 0.6 of a second as they come across the first intermediate split there. These guys, they don't lift through there at all, do they?
No, and he's using all
for the title.
That's right, and of course, you know, he's still trying to keep his cup hopes alive, but he's also...
So I think that's it. The leading pack have been caught officially. Fastest rider on track.
The curb there, it's fairly bumpy across the inside there, but it doesn't seem to bother them at all, does it? Okay, we're back live, trying to keep second place. He's trying to battle second place with Veda Pratama.
Yeah, so is that rider there, number 7 of Beñat Fernandez.
And of course, that group of 5 punches up now.
Oh, someone's down in the background. Couple of riders down. That is a big shame. It looked like could have been international pride there at stake between Malaysia and Indonesia. So close geographically.
Big hole in the air, and that drags the other guys into the slipstream very effectively. So it's Brian.
Beñat Fernandez being one of them, it is, and I think it's him and Chris and Daniel, 2 riders. But there's a bit of a rivalry there, even though I think they do get on quite well.
Right, and Brian Uriarte takes up the lead from Veda Pratama.
so heavy on the brakes, and it's really... As I said, keep an eye on... Well, we've kept an eye on them there as they've tumbled into the gravel. What a shame.
Having a nice, you know, casual time, but just at the moment there's 5 laps remaining. Hard to imagine it's going to stay like...
Deep downhill into turn 4 there. You can see the rear wheel of Uriarte's just popping off the ground momentarily. They will be hopefully back out tomorrow, and we'll see the best of them there.
It is Gonzalez on the number 11 who has second place, but only...
as they now come into the fastest sweeping section as Guillaume Plonk.
The springs are broken up a little bit at the front with Uriarte just taking... Oh, very slightly, because that's just from Zen Mitani. There comes Veda.
Wow!
Oh,
What on earth was... First rider to have a long lap penalty for exceeding track limits. He's in 20th spot at the moment. That
Slipstream Plus closes them right up again then, doesn't it? Veda Pratama up the inside of Gonzalez and into third. He passed 3 people!
And they got passed by 2!
Yeah, because he drifts wide.
Moving down, likely to last.
Right, and as you were talking about, you know, use third place. Marco looking, not seriously looking up the inside of... He goes up the inside, which is fantastic. We love that. That's a bit of drama. Putting up your tyres too much. These Pirellis are really superb tyres. They do drop off the performance. Brian Uriarte.
Martinez has crashed out as well, unfortunately. Big shame.
But, you know, now he's back again. He's been passed by all of them.
It's all going to end in tears if...
It does fade away slightly, but it's very, very predictable. So the guys can feel what's happening. These things reverse very quickly, don't they? You go from, you know...
Fastest rider of the race. Not careful through Curvone, Peter. Goodness me.
No, it's going to end with Brian Uriarte, and usually doesn't give them any nasty surprises. It's Brian Uriarte that leads, but up the
gravel. That's motorbike racing for you, isn't it? It's, they cross the line this time. So, 7
running away with this race because they're just mucking each other up about.
Yeah, they need to be careful. It's
inside now. It's David Gonzalez there on the number 11 into second place.
I think to go officially well beyond half race distance now.
And right now they're out the drive onto the back straight, and I think Veda wasn't getting out of the corner yet.
Saw Christian Daniel pushing Marco Morelli rather wide there in towards the penultimate turn, and it's Uriarte still in command, Peter.
Where yesterday as well as he needs to, and I think he's got the same problem here. He's too tight into that.
And there we have the weave-in. Riders trying to avoid the other riders catching too much of a slipstream. Is Danish still been pushed back a little bit, back to 8th.
Right-hander, and there's Brian, those guys getting much better drive onto the back straight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Morelli up the inside of Daniel again, just slots it there, goes a little bit wide onto the green then, so he might himself